Hey there! Welcome to tonight's stream where we're starting up a new game. Which, if you've read the tags, that if they've updated properly, you have a pretty good guess on what that is. We are going to be jumping into Hades, as it says in the in the stream elements as well, or in the chat. So I have played it before. I don't have my save file with the Switch. It's on my old computer. I wanted to start over either way. Previous, I am not the best at action type games where you have to respond quickly. So if you're expecting to see someone absolutely decimate this game, not me. I will do decently once I warm up. I haven't played in a bit. I've been playing the game since it was in just a bit around early access. So I was playing back before a lot of things were added. So that's fun. I haven't gotten to So I didn't do everything post game after they added a lot of the downloads because after a while of playing, I stopped playing for a short bit, waiting for them to add the other missing stuff. So there's a few things late game that I just straight up don't remember. Also, since I played for a while, and I'm starting over. I don't have any of the upgrades I'm used to having, so that's gonna be fun. Okay, where's the game? There we go. Any issues there? Maybe stop staring at the small monitor. You can tell I'm looking up to the side. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna show my options real quick, what I have settings. So, God mode is not enabled. You can enable it. So what God mode is every time you die, which will be a lot in this game, you steadily get stronger. The impact is not massive, but it can add up and make things easier. And I have, I'm gonna turn down the master volume or the music volume a little. Just make sure it's not too loud. Anyways, so I have screen shake turned off because some people will get motion sick from watching that. It's not as bad as some of the motion in Superland, but still. And since I'm using a controller to play, the bright cursor doesn't matter too much. 1 second. Seems that the tracking a little wrong. Sorry about that. I do have subtitles on. Timer display is not. I might turn that on after we beat the main game. Who knows? Probably want to turn mouse lock off in case I have to step away at any moment for controls. It's the general stuff for using a different controller. This is if you have set controls that you like, it better look at this while you when you play yourself, so you can set them up. If you have a controller or mouse. Display. My monitor is 1920 by 1080, but in order to make it easier to exit for recording software, I have it one set down on 1680 by 1050. Is going full screen messes with some stuff. Languages, well, English. That's the one I can speak. I'm speaking and I can read well. I'm not too fluent in any of the languages. Trying to learn one, but not fluent enough to say I could play a full game in it at the moment. This is not a game I would try and speedrun personally because it takes a lot of skill. There was a number of games I was deciding between playing next, and I saw a few of them I've lined up. Some I haven't played, some I have, and I saw Hades in my library, and I was like, you know what? I wanted to do a Metroidvania, or not Metroidvania, roguelite. I forget which one's the one where you have permanent upgrades. This one has permanent and temporary upgrades. There is my old save file. I had God mode on, apparently. did make it out. I had pretty much all the upgrades. I haven't played that, as you can see, in a while. That was back before some of the finished stuff was added, because it was still in some of the later stages of the open, I suppose, access. But let's jump into hell mode. All those unafraid of death, many difficult matters of the pact punishment will make your life harder right away. Yeah, I'm not going to turn that on. That is not a thing that I'm going to say is a good idea for someone unless you're really good at this game.
Tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place.
During the cutscenes, I won't talk, although he will talk a lot during gameplay along with the characters. I'll try not to talk over them. Do give me a moment after I have not played. Like I said, as you saw, I haven't played in a while, so try and remember the controls. That, and I have to adjust to the different screen setup, because I did play in full screen in the past. But I'm not doing that at the moment.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me. You're nothing.
What is this? Oh yeah, that's that button. So I will after this fight, I'll explain that I should have explained them in the past room when they weren't an issue, but let's. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna try how far I'm gonna try and make it in the first run. Because you don't have any upgrades, and a lot of the story stuff doesn't get unlocked until after your first death. You can straight up get to the exit in your first run. People have done that. I am not gonna make it that far. Unless I get really lucky with some of the upgrades. I don't know if this will be a 100% run. Hold on a second, before I accept that, let me explain. So, here's boons, which are the random upgrades you'll get for certain runes and stuff. They'll be of different Olympus, well, mainly Olympus gods. There'll be other ones we'll see. I'll explain those when they come up. Your controls are different, but you got your main attack, which is your heavy attack, and your dash, and these things, which are like your bullet type thing. We only have one at the moment. When it's trapped in an enemy, they take more damage, or is that ability unlock? You'll get abilities and stuff related to them, some permanent, which I'll show when we get them. Most of them will be temporary through the gods here. I'll explain more in a moment.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Every time you find a god or goddess, this time Athena, which tends to be I think that's always the first one you'll find when you're in your first escape for the story, you'll get to choose from 3 potential abilities. Divine Strike, your attack is strong and can deflect your main weapon. You start off with only the sword. Balance Shot, your cast damages foes in a small area and can deflect. That's the bullet I launched. In the beginning game, you only have 1, so I don't know if this one's really that useful. It is the range attack, so that is useful. Deflect is Athena's main specialty when you get her power-ups, so sometimes you really want to go for her for runs. And they will, different abilities of the other gods will stack. And then there's the dash ability. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. This is personally, because your dash is your dodge, this is my favorite one, is the first one to get from her. Attack is good, but so when you dodge away, you also reflect projectiles. It's between an attack and divine dash divine strike and divine dash I think are the most useful of the. So each god has a bunch of abilities you can get. Some better, some more rare, some more common. Some you don't unlock till later in the game through certain interactions. You'll see when that comes up. I'm gonna go with divine dash because I happen to
Hear me all the way where you are, goddess.
like the dash ability. Here is I forget. I'm drawing a blank on what they're called, the dark crystal things at the moment. They are a type of currency for purchases later outside of. I didn't hit the dash button. I didn't hit the button in time. These are the big guys. They move. They will dash at you. I recommend hitting them a few times, dodging away.
Just getting started.
And those little skulls are annoying. They will. They don't take a lot to defeat, but they can slowly add up. Here it is. I forget what it's called. What button is it? Oh yeah. It'll explain what it is when we get. I can't remember how to check the names of that stuff at the moment. You can see I'm breaking the pots here, and you see on the bottom right there's 28. That is gold or here it's Sharon's gold. You can only use that in dungeon, like each run. So you can see more right here. That room. When you see those things, it tells you what reward you'll get for clearing the room. You can get stuff from the pots, more stuff related to abilities and items later, but you won't tend to find a lot. Most of it, when you're going through, is going to be rewards from rooms, and you'll get branching paths later, which will make your choices more important based on the run and the abilities you're going for. At the moment, we only have the one direction, so it doesn't matter.
Stand aside.
Your shot, like I said, will return to you slow over time. If it gets stuck, since these enemies get obliterated in one shot, doesn't matter. But it will stick to an enemy if it doesn't obliterate them, and it'll fall out over time, like after a certain amount of time passes. I forget the amount of time that's set to, and some abilities and boons will change that, and also the effect it has when stuck in enemies. For now, it just kind of sticks to them. I missed my... See, like it does that. But some boons will make it so they'll take more damage or get hurt constantly.
Vast riches.
As you can see, I've taken a few hits.
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
Yeah,
it has its own reward.
So here's the two things. That is related, like I said, as basically your currency for buying upgrades amongst other things. This is your unlock for a lot of things in game, including unlocking more upgrades. You'd think, oh, keys are easy to come by. No, you want to get a lot of them. That is it. Again, unless you're really good and don't care about upgrades. Every person plays differently, and I'd have to be heavy on dashing, and even though I don't always have the best time for getting hit. Although I will say I haven't played in a while, so I will do a little bit better as I play a bit longer. And not all, most of that will be related to upgrades. Some of it to actual skill, only some of it. But for some reason I feel at home.
What do we have here?
Later we'll actually get to the names of these items. I forgot that they didn't show you in the beginning the names of them. That is a, oh, I forgot to say, that is a permanent health upgrade for each run. I believe it's 25 for each one. You get that heart. I was hitting the button for dodging, and I was hitting the trigger button for dodging, which is the wrong button. Oh, yeah, those are spike traps. They become inactive on the room ends. Also, hitting those causes them. Yeah, I'm not doing the best time avoiding damage here right now. Like I said, I will not be clearing in my first run. Ooh, yeah. So I was gonna say you get extra health for your run for clearing those heart rooms, but I failed. I will chalk up being rusty for not having played in 2 years.
Damn it.
Here's the main hub, which
I'm home.
the House of Hades.
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
So there's a lot of different things that'll happen here, including characters to talk to.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Thank you, Hypnos.
Some of us more than others.
So there are characters and stuff to interact with. I will explain each of them. There's a relationship improvement thing, which we'll see later.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
I love the voice acting in this game, so except for the little clips that happen in the dungeon that are unrelated to big story points, I will not be talking over them. Here is Cerberus!
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
And as you may have noticed, there is a
There's a good boy.
pet button! It's not a good game if you can't pet the dog.
You've returned. Good to see you, lad.
Achilles!
Despite the circumstances, remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
See that sparkle on the ground over there?
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
As you can see,
You know I can hear you, old man.
sorry, I was checking, looking something on my audio. I realized it's not a problem, that's normal. My settings haven't changed. At least it shouldn't be a problem. If there's any problems with my audio ever, just tell me. Say in the chat, I'll figure out to fix it. There's a room you won't get access to for a while. I forget when you get what triggers the access. We're only going to see some of the characters right now. We won't. So areas to unlock and things to people to speak to will come steadily over time as we make it further in our escape attempt.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
Oh, a second. Oh, there we go. My tracking froze there for a moment.
I believe it, Nix. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
I'm not going to spoil story bits, even though I do know how the story goes. Unless except for anything they added after I last played, obviously.
Hey, room. I'm back.
And here is where we use the sets and collected.
Guide me.
Those are the see those purple gem things. Those are how you get permanent upgrades. The keys in the bottom, how you unlock more of them. The keys are used for more than just this, but this is the primary use in the beginning. So what you have, beginning to unlock is Shadow Presence, deal bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind. Chthonic Vitality, restore a small amount of your hearts when you exit a chamber, +1 per rank. That's actually all of its ways. Death Defiance, restore 50% of health instead of dying when your life's depleted 1 time per rank. That's each time you enter you go for an escape attempt. That means your entire escape attempt. There are different areas in the throughout your escape. I won't. That's minor spoiler, but like that's kind of gameplay. Normally, I won't say what they are, but it does not reset them. And from one additional dash in quick succession, this one is really useful. But the health, there each of them has a max amount. As you can see, we can't afford these two at the moment. We could get these, like the 10%. I'm going to save up for greater reflex. It's really useful for the way I play.
The chambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Relatable.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
It's cleaner than my room. Mostly. I don't keep laundry on the floor. Shoved in the corner in the closet? I don't have a hamper. Get a nice view of Hades from here.
I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus.
Not Hades, Tartarus. Hades is the
Said
gun.
and done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot. I can escape from the courtyard back there.
So, first of all is this.
Nothing here yet.
Keepsakes. As you interact with characters, develop your relationships, there's a lot of them you'll get, well, including the gods you interact with, you'll get items from them. Items which have specific abilities, which I will go over every time we get one. These are for, like, basically your max heart level with specific characters. Here's all of your weapons. You start with the sword. You can use the keys to unlock them. There are 2 more that aren't here yet.
Escape through that pink window there.
There's the sword. You've got a spear, a shield, and a bow to start with. I'm not the best with some of the long range ones, but I will show them all off in different times, especially since there's missions. But I will not. I will wait on that. Oh wait, I actually forget. Can I show? Do we have access to it for me checking that yet?
Turn around. My escape route's in the
I do not. No. So there, I actually said there are missions basically for stuff to do, and I will show off when time comes.
No turning back.
This is how you start each run. There's more to make runs difficult after you're later in the game when you unlock some stuff.
Thunder. Is that?
It is
Is
Zeus.
this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Zeus. Your attack generates chain lightning when you damage a foe. Your cast bursts chain lightning that bounces between foes. That one's really useful, especially since you get more shots later. And your dash causes lightning bolt to strike in your foes. So if you dash or if you have a multi-dash and use this, that's really useful because it strikes a bunch of lightning. I'm stuck between electric shot and lightning strike. I think strike because I only have 1 shot at the moment. It becomes more useful when you have multiple.
Lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
You do not get a reward for clearing the first room, because you're given that reward. It will be the reward at the start. Oh, I missed this. Oh.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good thing I'm not dead.
I mean, wouldn't you've died, so wouldn't that make you undead? Or how do you die and come back from the liver of the dead and not be dead? I guess he is a god, or at least demigod. He is the son of Hades.
Numbskulls. Who dies next?
If I screw up me. Or you.
Crushed.
Do these all go to the river and scare those souls?
Where now?
So, ooh. So this is power up to one of your boons. And this, like I said, this is permanent health boost. Like, for that run. Like, once you return back to Tartarus or the Hall of Hades and leave again, you lose that. I'm gonna go for this. This is a permanent. Is a power pomegranate or something. It'll be able to. So we only have one boon. We only have the option to level up. The one we have from Zeus, but that is a good one. Oh right, I should mention, although you won't see it for a while. There are, like, since you can get multiple boons from the same gods, there are synergy type effects for different abilities. We'll see that a lot more later. Or I'll get absolutely terrible luck every time I play. Well, this is fun. This is a bomb. Oh, I gotta stop dashing into those spike traps. Ashad, you can dash over these pits, which can be used to dodge a lot of enemies. So do use it to your advantage if you can. $20 more and we'll have enough for. Oh, I missed out on using showing off what this gold is for last time. 20 more and we'll have enough for the second dash. Oh, this spawns those souls infinitely. Which, since there's no level, like leveling up from killing them, there is, that's just your guarantee just to slowly, like, lose out if you do use it, or leave them be. Ooh, sweet.
Father won't miss a couple coins. They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
Yeah, I'd like the heal ability, but that I guess I'm gonna wait till later. If it's just one heart per room, isn't that useful? It can make a massive difference if you survive several rooms without getting severely damaged. A lot of this game is about trying to avoid getting damaged at all if you want to do well. Let's see, is this I forget if this is a 1 exit room or 2 exit? 1 exit. I believe there's unlocked stuff to improve we can get from the pots later, but we don't have at the moment, so more gold. But not from those pots very much.
Not again.
Oh, that's not doing well.
That's for last time. Oh no!
No, it doesn't dodge.
Tough break.
You know, it's just... I can only blame warming up so much. That's...
Looks like one of those little numbskulls took a big old bite right out of you back there. I guess they got you, huh? Maybe if you weren't quite so tasty, they'd leave you alone. And so would I.
Okay.
So, they won't always have something new to say, but...
Lad. I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I'd fight out there.
Each time you return, you want to talk to people, because there will be progress.
Arrested Achilles, though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you. How goes it, Shades? Someone's at the desk next to the throne. How you holding up, boy? Eating well lately? All 3 mouths full and happy?
Each terrifying maw of the infernal watchdog Cerberus responds affirmatively, one after the next, as if to reassure the ever-doubting prince.
Got a
You
pet
don't
service.
like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No. Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work, and here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice.
This is the. I'll show it off.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have to unlock that.
A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
These are rooms you'll randomly find, which the reward will be free, and you'll get to heal in them. As for the rest of this is so for work orders and stuff, you'll have a lot of stuff that will involve work orders is upgrading what you can find in the underworld. It increases what you can find from chambers with untitled troves, which is like a chest. And the finalist and minor prophecies is something we really want. That's what gives you the quests. And urns will be able to contain money with that upgrade. Like that's good. And then after that is your bed chambers, which is these are decorations. Lounges and unlocked. West Hall, unlocked chairs, and then the Great Hall. So there's multiple types of each kind of upgrade, like multiple drapes, multiple carpets. They'll be for the same thing, changing them. So if you want to like upgrade, like decorate everything, get one of each type before you worry about it.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, mourning the missing prince.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
So down here, we can't get to at the moment. Walk up, there's a lounge area. There'll be stuff to do there when we unlock it.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
I'm not going to spoil any details of our relationships and stuff like that between the characters. On one short for to have got the dash. That's what I really want. I will get other upgrades after that. I didn't get any keys or anything.
I should go.
I'm gonna say, like I said, I'm gonna wait till I get some more upgrades unlocked before I focus on getting more weapons.
That looks like a needless hammer. Enchantments for my weapon.
You won't ever talk to this goblin if you can improve your relationship with him. This upgrades your weapons. Whichever weapon you have picks what type of ability you have. Attack fires a wave. The attack becomes a big shot that deals 90 base damage. And all attacks strike rapidly, deal 25 base damage per hit. I like the flurry slash a lot. That's more of like when you're more powerful later in game, because you have more health. It's especially good on later later enemies and boss in the world further areas. World split is useful, especially since I am.
You may be right now. Thank you.
Oh, I forgot it's not sideways. So yeah, this one makes it so you focus straight, but it does more damage. So basically, you have to aim a little better, but it does. Most enemies, especially in the first area, will be one shot. Except these guys. These will never, but they only take a few hits instead, and since they're annoying otherwise. Although I haven't gotten lucky, but you can just get a bunch of boons in a row.
Got you back.
And there we go, we have enough for our dash upgrade.
Coming through.
Although you do, as you've noticed, you have a dash attack if you use it.
Thank the gods.
Maybe this time I'll finally get to use this and stop dying so much. We'll see. And I'm not proving my point, or proving my capabilities in the slightest. Well, I pushed the dodge button slightly too late. See any luck?
What I wouldn't
Ooh.
give for, say, a healing flask of some sort.
Wrong game, mate. There's a that symbol was the boon for Spirit God. Which one? I'm not gonna say until after we've found them. Oh yeah, that was my bad. Wow, I need to get good. I'm just screwing up left and right here. And
Surprise.
tracking? My head's not tilted like that.
Looks like one of the wretched witches shot you dead last time. Sorry to hear that, huh? Have you tried shooting them first?
My shot's not really good at the moment.
I haven't.
Look who's back.
Ooh.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
And here we go. That's how we see the people we've discovered, and you learn more about them and your present relationship status with them. Also, enemies and weapons. How many you've slain. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Appreciate your patience.
Yeah. My only regret is not learning how to dodge spears. A valid regret.
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You couldn't control your
You're
dog.
really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
Don't have anything to upgrade that yet. Nix has anything new to say. Let's get that upgrade and then new dash. You only get the one. And let's get the. Should I save up for Shadow Presence first and then worry about other things? I mean, Death Defiance, not Shadow Presence. Yeah, that'll be useful since given how poorly I've been playing.
Bye, everyone.
What do we have this time?
Cries of
Ooh!
battle. This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
On here is Ares, the god of death. I don't find his upgrades the most useful on their own. Generally, you want multiple of his upgrades so they make them powerful. Your attacks inflict doom damage. Special inflicts doom. We don't have a special at the moment. Your dash creates a blade rift where you started. It creates a area that damages enemies, which now that we have two dashes might be useful, but yeah, there's other dash ability I like much more. So I'm gonna go with the Doom.
Violence.
The one downside to the powerful ability I had last time is when you can see it'll show you from each room when you interact with the different gods, your relationships with them and stuff. Is it that it limits your attack range, and the benefit of the sword is the arc that I had lost. I always forget that. Doom damage isn't like, it's kind of like a build up one of those stat effects in other games, but you want another ability which takes advantage of that. order to really get some use out of it, but we don't have it at the moment, which is why I say Ares' abilities are really useful if you stack them, but until you stack them, they're not that powerful on their own.
The underworld's power.
And here's the one we missed last time because I died.
That sound. That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey there, Zag man, how's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Dionysus, I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. The god of wine. His abilities are related to, well, being drunk. Ooh, this is a good one. Like, getting the health is good, but gaining HP when you pick up one of these flasks, nectar, we're not going to probably get that many in this run. But the thing is, you want them. They're used to improve your, like, boost your relationship with different characters to unlock different items and stuff like that. You need a bunch of them.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
And it boosted arm. It meant it boosts, like, the arrow up on the heart means boosts your maximum health for that run. Like those heart things I kept failing to get. By 25. So now we have a max of 75.
Witches. Heads up.
Ooh.
A chthonic
Got a key. Now, health or power boost. I'm gonna go with health because none of the abilities I have are really the. Let's see. You cannot. If you boost your you cannot boost the one that gave you the nectar. It does not give you an extra one for using that. I feel like that's something they would have patched out in the beginning if they ever even did include that. Like even before it became not open beta.
A centaur heart.
Our next option is only a key, but still we want a bunch more of those.
Pests.
I hate these things. These are little, I forget what they're called, but they launch mines. And they're quite defensive.
This can unlock something back home.
Oh, don't know what that was. Check those on. Ooh. So our options are. Ooh, that's tough. So we've got another boon. That's the boss basically. See that that little skull, the thing? That means there's a difficult enemy there. Depending on where you are in the floor, it could mean it's the boss to move on to the next area, or it could just mean a tough enemy with a more powerful boon behind it. And this is where you use that gold.
I think I hear the river.
Ooh, I only have 50, which is, give me a heal. Let's talk to Charon first.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
And as you can see, we can gift Charon the nectar. I don't know who I'm gonna use it on, since we only have the one, and it's difficult to get those early game. I'm gonna wait on that.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about. Available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That would be me.
Do not do that. Well, you can attack him all you want. He won't fight back. At least, not from attacking him. I think those are just...
Brimstones.
Ooh! These will fire lasers. Defeat them fast. There are more powerful versions, but the... There you go. And more health.
Don't think I've gone this far.
We have not. Ooh. We're not going to get to take advantage of that, probably. But that is like a specific rooms, that little well there. I'll explain what it is after we beat the room. Because when you see things like that, they become with the little gate on and the whatever the gold thing's called. But those are only become unlocked after you beat the room. There we go. So what this is, it's a shop.
Let's see what's
And it'll
in
have
there.
specific items, not as good as the actual Carolyn's shop, but some of them are quite useful. They were all temporary though. Ooh, the Daedalus hammer. There we go. Time for an upgrade.
My weapon's hidden talents.
Your dash strike hits twice. Curse slash attack restores 2 HP per hit, but you have 60% less HP. If I didn't have so much HP, that would be just an absolute no. And then your special hits a wider area. Don't have a special. I don't think I do. I think you have to unlock that. Or is that the... I think that's the big attack that I've been doing, the heavy attack I'm calling that. Oh yeah, it's the heavy attack I've been calling that.
All tuned up.
Your starting one is this area. It's area of effect. I keep calling it
Which
that.
way?
Ooh, well, I said we won't get many of those, but we've got the upgrade. We want to go for that. So these are for use for the upgrade stuff. That's gonna be probably the boss. The first area you get these. Nectar is gonna be stuff you don't get encountered that often. So you want to, like I said, collect as much as you can.
Let's call it even.
I really don't like the witches because they're annoying to dodge. Actually, I think like pretty much all enemies in this game are annoying in their own way. Which, you know, makes them good enemy design, but still.
Bottle of nectar. Who should I give this to?
I haven't decided yet, but... So we could have already cleared this floor, or encountered the boss's floor, because I've gotten 2 opportunities at least. Ooh!
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home. For the mirror. Much better.
You go here, you get it doesn't restore max health, it restores a portion of your health. So... Take advantage of that. Charon, ooh, there's a...
A place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
And
So-
not a moment too soon.
We won't be able to get an upgrade from Charon because we only have 50. There's, another god. After you've encountered Charon twice, as far as I've seen, you're pretty much guaranteed to fight the boss after that, and then move on to the next floor or die.
An arrow. There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Artemis. I love her shot ability.
She's offering an exchange.
So this means you're going to swap out that ability. We'll replace Curse of Agony. Your special is stronger, or your dash strike deals more damage. Haven't been using the dash strike too much, but we will definitely use on the boss. But definitely the Deadly Flourish is good. If she had the... This area means we're like... See that there? We're gonna fight the boss there. That is the boss, and that's the item you get for defeating the boss the first time.
Lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
So, I'll explain more on what the item is and stuff, but each time you clear an area for the boss the first time, with a specific weapon, you get a specific item. This is the first area's one.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
But personally, I just don't want to go home.
After my own heart. I'll make this quick.
She will spawn right now. Oh, I should say, this is Mega the Fury, your first main area, first boss. When she does that spinning thing, she cannot be attacked, and also she'll start doing this. This is like the second phase. And she's pissed. Once she gets, after she gets to about this half health, she'll start dashing a lot more. Normally I take advantage of the fire ability a lot more, but I don't have any more ammunition at the moment. Generally, just keep your distance. As you can see, I'm probably not going to win. I don't really have any spoons giving me a strong advantage over her. But it's good to have made it the first boss.
Cheers for that, Meg.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Grown any wiser yet?
No.
Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your Lord Father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried Father's going to fire her, even without something like this.
a character we won't see for a bit. Anyways, should I give the flat stone? Do not give it to Hades. He will
Why,
not
I
care.
can scarce believe my eyes. Is that you, boy? Cerberus, look who it is. He's back.
Well, you'll want to give them to him later, but not right now.
Cerberus looks mournfully toward the prince.
No need to drag the dog into this, Father.
Anything you say to me, you say in front of Cerberus. You might even learn a thing or two from him of listening and of obedience.
Rude. Nyx is not here, so I can we can give one to Cerberus. Should we give one to Cerberus?
You want more pets? I got more pets here, boy.
Ugh.
As you see that you're a little present thing in the top left, Force Heart. I will, should we save it for giving to the gods? Yeah, probably, because we'll be able to we only get random chance to interact with them.
What's the good word?
Falling Tortoise, cause of death. That's a new one. Don't have 5 keys yet, only have 3, but we can get Death Defiance. The second one, it's got a max of 2, if I remember correctly, and you're not going to have 5 of them for a while. Let's get Chthonic Vitality, because that, given how much damage I keep taking, increase my survivability. Could unlock a weapon, but I guess I'm going to wait on that. And let's just go. Who do we get? Zeus! Well, first things first, let's show off what the, these do.
Lord Zeus, Uncle, please accept this offering and all my gratitude.
Goodness, nephew, that's an offering indeed. I'm thankful for your piety to me. And as a show of generosity to you in turn, I present this.
My thanks, Lord Uncle Zeus.
So, what it said is we got the Thunder Signet. When you give it to certain characters, when you're joining them, the first one you give them will get you one of those artifacts that showed in that box before. As for what it does to each of the gods, I will show when we return after this run. For now, let's accept our boon.
My brother Hades always was a lonesome man, you know. I pitied him, but I could never quite extract him from his thorny shell. Now he stews resentfully down there. You needn't bear the brunt of his frustrations.
Attack, Thunder Flourish. Your cast is Burst, Chain of Lightning. Oh, and an epic one is a higher level, more powerful. The difficult one. I want to make sure to power up all the ones doesn't show now. You want to get each one at least one time for the filling things out. This will actually make the cast useful, even though we only have the one.
Zeus.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
Bet we will. Where's the next enemy? Ooh, health boost. Something I clearly need each time I play.
Wretches.
Where's the next? As you just saw, the arc does go through different enemies, because I kept firing at one, we didn't get to see its true advantage before.
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
Ooh, well, the keys for unlocking abilities, but this is for upgrading the different stuff, and we kind of want that more. For instance, with abilities, we need more of the dark crystals first. Or at least that's entirely in my opinion.
That's what you get.
Despite these guys hitting a lot, if you can take them out or prevent them from doing any damage, they're actually one of the easier enemies to deal with. I think we need at least 10 for the first upgrade. Ooh. Getting an upgrade from Charon would be good, but I'm gonna go here. And I meant that getting the gold to be able to guarantee upgrade from Charon. I'm debating giving the nectar to this goddess the hunt, or waiting and giving it to Charon, because his item is useful as well, because, well, he's the guy we buy stuff from. I'm gonna get Charon's, yeah.
Lady Artemis.
Hey, you're not alone. You're not alone down there, okay? Here, let me show you.
Because I know, there's a lot of things that are trying to kill me. Critical chance, special stronger. Your foes take damage when your crystal stuck in them is dislodged. That makes the cast very powerful. We wouldn't find more of these to make sure we can get an upgrade when we return. The cast abilities, like I mentioned before, are a lot more useful once you have more access to more casts.
Should fetch me something.
Ooh. Athena.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, tough room. This is the first area's tough enemy room. Two bomb-throwing enemies with a lot of health, and the yellow is defense. What I like to do is focus, since they will get constant jump around the room, is to focus on one if I can, to take it out first, so there's not a bunch of bombs around the room. Oh, I did not dodge that slightly. If you get them stuck in a wall, you can kind of just wail on them a bit. When they die, they drop the bomb.
That's what you get.
She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Your special is stronger, you resist from damage from traps, reduce damage from traps by 75%, and resist damage from foes attacks, reduce damage from foes by 10%. I believe the bronze seal one's actually less common, and it's also an epic one, so let's go with that.
The Shield of Light.
Oh, the trap one would also be good, given that I keep dashing on them. Don't be in the way of their dash, and they're not too difficult to deal with. There we go. Some options are Charon and what this thing is, which is an event. It can bring you to certain random rooms.
Your Highness.
And depending on the floor or the area you're in, this one will bring you to.
Said, must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Well, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
This is when you see him, you talk to him, raise a relationship with him much like this. With Nectar, with the characters like this, you'll have to get lucky and get the chance to meet them on the different areas when you go for a run. So they're even harder to find. He gives you, generally they'll give you a choice of options. He gives you a choice of healing. Your life total is 45. So he'll give you healing, darkness, which is what those are called. Charon's obols, which is the coins are called. I'm gonna go with healing.
Certainly, Highness. Enough of this.
We get a power up.
Take care of them.
There we go. Power pomegranate.
Strength.
Increase power elect shot, reduce your damage. Damage isn't quite a lot. Exit wounds will do even more damage. I think the elect shot's more useful because it'll make it more so we can one-shot. Ooh!
Let me
yeah.
see.
I didn't have much luck on my last time playing, my initial playthrough, encountering much in the Nectar. I never really encountered much until later in the game, so I thought it was a lot less common than I've been seeing.
Looks like a good batch.
Here's the shop. See anything good here? Instant restore health. The next one you find has upgrade rarity chance, but that means can't buy anything. We'll get more power up, so probably more exit wounds. The exit wound improvement this time, which isn't that useful now, but it's very useful on the bosses. Where is our shop? There it is.
Good enough to eat.
Perhaps like your shot again, or we can go with exit wounds this time. Oh, I'm gonna like shot again. It's another 20. Health boost, chair on shop. We've got 150. So generally, the buying a boon will cost 50. Buying an upgrade, which if your weapon from the Data's Hand will cost 200. Let's talk to Charon first.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
Is it Charon? Let's give you this.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude.
I will agree with that. Every time I find one of the shops, it means no enemies and upgrades.
Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to say, mate.
I'll show what the keepsakes do when we return.
Why not?
So we can get special stronger and can deflect. Resist damage from traps. I'm gonna go with sure footing. Boss time. Hello, Meg again.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then. You want a taste of this?
There's our crystal. Oh. I know you aren't. I've done like a quarter of your health. I thought I dodged further enough for that, but I did not. Anyway, when she moves to different phases, she will dislodge your shot regardless of how much time has passed. Nope, I did not thought I was stuck in the, as I spammed the attack. Oh! Right, Deathify, forgot I had that. Nope. No, I'm not. Oh, and I almost got her too.
Stupid fool.
Next time. But we'll have the keepsakes and more upgrades.
I'll get you for that, Meg.
And we have the 10 gems of fear if we need 20.
Megra the Fury got you again. She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
My condolences.
Not mine.
Achilles on break, I guess.
You. So how did it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine. Your failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
Let's see what we got for the renovation. Do we have...
there? Something from the Fates?
Yeah, we got... yeah, I need to wait till I get that. Ooh, this room's been unlocked.
The lounge is open.
A commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area, celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
Achilles is up there, surprisingly.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
Here's the trader.
Things broker.
You get keys, nectar, for search stuff. The moment we want those items, we don't want to trade them. There's a chef here who we'll interact with later. Here's Dusa.
You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to say, don't bother picking up my room today. I'm headed out for a while.
I have to clean the rafters.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Here's
I heard
Nyx.
lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
You make a good team.
How much dark drive again? 20? I can get an upgrade. I'm gonna go with more the recovery thing. We finally have access to these.
Got something new to try.
So we have Bones Hourglass. Items no challenge duration increased by +4. We've seen those. Those they give challenge. And for what we got from Zeus is Thunder Signet. Next one you find from Zeus will be from Zeus, and his blessings have a 10% chance to be rare or better. So they as you can see from the ranks, clear 20 kinds of rank up. Equipping the different keepsakes will give them ranked up to a max of level 3, increasing their powers. The different gods will give you ones that basically call on them. And you can see that there's different weapons here to unlock, and there's swords here. As for what we can do with that, I will show it off fully when we unlock it more.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really.
I need more keys so I can get more upgrades. We should pretty much be guaranteed to get Zeus, as we have the... It's not 100% guaranteed, despite what it says, to always encounter them.
Must be my gleaming thunder signet that I transferred to you. Why, I could feel its call from all the way up here.
The signets will basically guarantee you can start with a specific one you want. I'm gonna go with the lightning strike because it's also the rare one. Ooh, immediately health.
And don't come back.
There we go.
That's a relief.
Which is... We got a 2-path room, so that's... we'll get to choose from. First of all, more darkness. A choice of darkness and a key. We need more keys. 2 more to unlock the next possible upgrade.
A key to a weapon.
Power up for the Zeus, or a bunch of gold to be able to increase the what we can purchase from Charon. I'm gonna go with this because I think more boons is better than one being slightly more powerful. Oop, I got hit. Ooh, definitely want to get those. Then we just need 10 more. Well, we need to get one more. And we'll be able to at least unlock the Table of the Fates, it says in this. Oh, I hate them when they've got high defense. There's 5 more to go. Oh, here's the God of War. We have encountered several of the gods, I realize. I need to start dodging. I wasn't dodging them at all. Oh, well, that was just me stepping straight onto a trap platform. This is a bad run in general for me, but if we can just get 5 more gems, then we can return and get that upgrade at least.
So much letting of blood, so much of it your own. Let's see to keeping you alive and in the fight a while longer then.
No, I'm gonna keep that. Your cast sends a blade rip trailing ahead, and your attack, special, and cast deal more damage. That's a good one.
This is my fight. Where now?
We're gonna go see Charon because that's not a tougher fight. Well, we're already pretty hurt, and we can, yeah. Ooh, I want the boon, but here's healing and health boost.
Better. Charon, mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically. I had to ask.
I mean, fair. Ooh! One of the ones we haven't encountered yet. Oh, these things. I hate this thing so much. These crystals it launches are what it fires at. I was stuck in a corner with it basically, so I took a ton of damage, but... Oh. For the most part, you want to be able to attack far from this, but we can't do that because we don't have a lot of fire, we don't have the shot ability or anything good for that. There we go.
One less giant evil crystal, then. It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Poseidon has my favorite dash ability. Oh, speaking of. Hydraulic Might's a good one, but that one we don't really see much. I want the tidal dash, but I like that one, but... And there's also the knockback, but the Hydraulic Might, yeah, that's a good one for, especially since I'm a hit.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Ah. Ooh, we got another key. That 10 seconds didn't come in that handy.
Just in time.
Would have been better. But it's not an ability, you see that often, I guess. So I'm doing it. Clearing. Something I find funny that every time I play this game is generally you think, oh, the run's gonna end quickly. You make it further.
I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Yes, I can. There's the gems. Just get those and then I can unlock that table. Ooh, yeah, that's not fun. And they do have to lock on to, but still. Or not lock on, charge up. And there we go, that's 20. I can go for a hammer or for someone we haven't met yet. I want to get the hammer because it's more useful in my opinion. Ooh, this was a better choice.
Of being kind, I guess. There must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Now your cast is a wide, short-range blast, inflicts weak. Any health chambers rewards are worth more, and after you take damage foes are found you inflict weak. I'm gonna go with that one.
Interested? In the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
And the helpless would have been made this place better, but still. Shop or the hammer? We don't really have that much money, so hammer it is. It increases our chance to make it further. Ooh! Oh, that also means I might... So your attack deals 300% damage to armor. Your attack restores 2 HP per hit, minus 60 HP. It fires a wave.
There, that's it.
It gives you the range attack. Not really powerful, but it adds on to your regular attack too, so... Let's see if we win this time.
We meet again.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
Rude.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Oh.
Here's my whip.
It didn't work.
I knew I wasn't going to win, but I thought I'd do it. But I'm doing quite a bit of damage, so that would have been a nice win to get it. Oh yeah, Identify. I forgot I had that. Did when? Oh.
Enough of this.
Got her.
Yes. The ancient blood. Achilles might know what to do with this.
As it said with the Stygian blade, you have to gun with different weapons to unlock each of the first item. Next thing is after you clear an area, you get to heal.
Don't mind me. me, Father.
You get the shop. Here's the sell. You can sell boons or items you have if you don't care about them. For quite a bit. I'm just gonna leave it be.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
That he does?
I barge where I please. Never gone this far.
No, we have not. Time for the second area.
Now we're getting somewhere.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
Yeah, this area is a lot of the lava, or molten blood, whatever it's supposed to be. And if you stand on it, it hurts you. So avoid that.
Bloodless.
Dash over it, do not walk over it.
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
Ooh, these guys. My dash was on cooldown, so I couldn't do anything. Get some darkness on. Ooh, darkness is good, but I want more of these.
And we're off. Skull crushers.
Oh, I was staying in the lava.
Do your worst. Almost had me.
That they did.
I can still fight. Slam dancers.
Well, I'm one hit away from. Oh, nope. Just straight dead. There be no escape, but I made it further, so.
Ouch. All right. Again? What's the latest?
Liver failure.
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
That's not happening.
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos.
That's not happening.
Achilles, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. Your weapons, they shall thirst for it and drink it up. Not yet, perhaps, but soon.
As you just said, they are used for upgrading the weapons.
Back on
We have 2, so we can give. I'm saving, like I said, for the.
I see you've decided to come home. Changed your mind yet? Or looking for more pain and suffering?
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words, sooner or later this life that you have chosen for yourself shall teach you I was right.
Good talk. Good talk.
And oh, keepsake collection ritual. Which keepsakes from underworld regions. That's kind of useful, I guess. In that area where you're in between the two of them, you get access to them there. But first, fated list of minor prophecies.
Contractor, I have another job. The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
You requisition that useless bit of parchment.
Yes. Hello, mate.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
You did not.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
And I'll give you the. You do want to give her the nectar for the sake of relationship.
Area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
She and Dusa are two of the I forget who the other ones. Two of the people that have the box that shows the extra keepsakes. So you'll want to upgrade your give them.
Nyx must be someplace else.
The nectar. You have to wait till you've talked to them more times so you can give before you give them each one.
Must be the fated list.
And here is the list of minor prophecies. It gives you rewards for completing its different quests.
My extended family seems an interesting lot.
This means we've met all of the gods of religion with us. No escape. Break free from those bone 1000. Some gods to meet the rules of the underworld. There's a few different characters we haven't met yet. This will show the different ones for each one's like abilities you get. You got to get all of them at least once. And then there's your then there's each the upgrades for each of the weapons, and there's each upgrade for the weapons, which is the Daedalus Hammer, and then this is codex entries.
The fate-abetting prince perhaps believes it was through his own choice that he procured the fated list of minor prophecies, but it was preordained.
Oh no, not this determinism thing again. Let's have a look here.
We now have 5 keys.
Show me something new.
Resupply, raise your supply of the shots for your cast. That is and deal a bonus attack and special damage to foes with a shot like lodged into them. I'm gonna get this shot first because we can only get 1. But yeah, now we have 2 shots. Yeah, we can't. We don't have them unlocked yet, but I forget when you unlock the ability to use the blood. It might be after your first escape. Oh, I'm still wearing the Zeus ring. I wonder if it's how close is it powering up. Ooh.
This mark, almost like a bat wing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey boss, found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Hermes. Unsurprisingly, all his abilities are about speeding up your abilities. You can move faster. After taking damage, we can dash recover some health use lost. Old cast fire in rapid succession. We only have 2 shots, so not that useful. Since I'm dashing a lot, this won't be useful for movement. Haste is only so useful. Some people have the quicker recovery.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go. You're nothing.
Shot abilities are now considerably more useful as well, because we have 2 shots instead of 1. I believe it's 4 is the max.
Witches.
Some people easily beaten this in like the first run, like I mentioned earlier, but I think it's since it's speed runs, they'll reset if they don't get a good setup. Well, they can definitely take advantage of better ones and know which ones to use more than I do off the top of my head. Ooh, key. I'll use that for unlocking at least one weapon before I focus more on the abilities, since... Because we'll need quite a bit of keys to unlock all the abilities. That'd be good to get more weapons to try out the different runs through the... I'm uncertain on that. Which one would be better to focus on first. There is a benefit to unlocking different weapons, but it's not like much better than unlocking the different abilities first. Ooh, Daedalus Hammer. Curse Slash. Don't have that yet. Cruel Thrust. Your thrust deals 2% damage and has focus. And then Breaching Slash. I'm gonna go with the Breaching Slash. That's a good one. The armored enemies become considerably less annoying. And I want to get crystals to increase the rewards from from breaking the pots and stuff. Or we ran so we can find them. You see, we just kind of obliterate his armor. I could have dodged that. I did not dodge that. There was no input delay or anything. I just didn't think to dodge in time. Let's see. Zeus. I like his abilities more. None of the two shots, if we can get the electrical shot, then that'd be useful. Alright, we have the, with the massive attack to shield enemies, that's also makes dealing with this guy much easier. We could gift him. We have 5. How are we doing on Zeus's? We still talking a few times before we can upgrade him. Actually, no, I think we...
I thank you, my lord Uncle Zeus, for your benevolence and your thunderous might.
You honor me, young man, as well you should, for I am ruler of Olympus, am I not? Such courtesies are shown me constantly, yet I appreciate them all.
Alright, do you have to... So we should also upgrade for our understanding of him from getting this boon as well.
Just know you'll reach the surface here eventually, Zagreus, and I look forward to our meeting when you do.
Let's see, Lightning Strike, we already have that. Thunderous Flourish, special calls the Lightning Bolt Strike, and Thunder Dash. We haven't accepted any of these before. Let's go with the Flourish. As you see, it slowly it tells you more information about each of the characters as you get further to learn them. It's not required to beat the game, but it's definitely some neat stuff. Or interesting, a lot of the details they fleshed out. These are probably one of the enemies you'll get to that first, is how many you'll fight. I was getting impatient there.
More darkness.
Let's see. Ooh, John.
Kieran's shop.
Oh, let's have to heal.
I'll take this one. Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we?
Oh yeah. Ooh. More nectar.
Get out.
We had that ability that gave us much health each health each time we saw the map. That'd be useful, but ooh. Might as well. Let's get more health. Oh, we could power up one of our abilities. Let's get more health. Only to immediately take a bunch of damage. Where's... oh. There it is.
Right there.
I mean, that doesn't massively make up for it. Makes up for it a little. Ooh, no.
Interloper.
So certain rooms like this will be survive for a certain amount of time. Defeating enemies won't do you much good. You just survive. They'll disappear. Hades, it's because Hades is pissed. No matter how many you defeat, they're just gonna keep attacking.
At least I'm picking up some coin.
If you're low on health, I'd recommend just dodging constantly, but you seem to have a higher chance of dropping coins when you're fighting them in this situation. There we go.
Enough.
There.
Oh, it just shows the item.
I'll just take that.
I forget what those rooms are called, but yeah, they're challenge rooms that you just randomly encounter. Oh, Sharon calling that. We can get a new Zeus ability. How many? 25 for that, which might be more useful. How much do we have? 48. That might be more useful than a Zeus ability, even though that means getting further. That's... I'm gonna get that.
I'll take it. That's life.
I wanted the Zeus ability, but that's definitely more useful. So after you beat the boss the first time, you get you're guaranteed to get darkness each time you fight them again.
The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
That'll do. Death-defied. Well, I should have dodged that instead of trying to attack her. I don't know why she's doing this fire thing so much. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this, so just take me out.
We're through.
Oh, you win this round, Meg.
And many others.
Hello? You got whipped by Megara the Fury. Eh? I always wanted to say that. Whipped, you know? Referring both to how badly you lost and to that glowy purple whip she's always threatening me with whenever I try to talk to her.
I get it.
You're an idiot.
Must have missed Achilles.
We haven't given him one yet.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Thank you, boy.
If you give one to Hades, he won't give you anything back right away. Or at least he wouldn't last time I played, so I think that's changed.
Of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nyx. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Blood and darkness, do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Nyx. Ah.
Haha.
What's in stock?
Nothing good. If you want to gift do so one, you have to give it to her before you talk to her. She's gonna flee after you talk to her every time.
I wanted you to have this. It's nothing really, just for your hard work.
Prince, I'm really grateful for this, really, and I thought I kind of got something for you.
Thanks, Miss Dusa.
I hope you're having a nice stay. Even though you don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
And there she goes again. Let's just have a listen.
Why do people keep asking the horse was okay? Stampeding.
I want to go lie down.
Let's see, I can get boiling blood, more of the health one can get to max now, and then we can unlock Shadow Presence. Right, I'd like to put some Infernal Soul. Let's get unlock the last ability.
Excellent.
Take it. Let's see, I'm gonna go for one more run, then I'll probably call it a night there.
Okay.
Let's show off our new artifacts. We got Old Spike Collar from Cerberus. Adds up to 25 plus to your life total. Start off with 75. And then upgrades as you rank it up. Only one more encounter for Zeus's ring. And then Dusa's Feather Duster. Broken Urns have a 3% chance to contain a health item. I think it's tops out like 8%. Although I would like to get the health one, I might stick to the Signet because we only have one more for that to be upgraded. It just increases the blessings chance to be higher rank or better. I think I'm going to switch it to the collar. I could have gotten that sooner and shown that off. There's a few other really good ones that are related to stat or stuff like that. constantly being a bonus.
Crashing waves. The trident.
Let's give one to Poseidon.
Poseidon, it's been excellent to know you, sir, so please, this is for you.
Oh, I am positively moved by your affection, little nephew. Though I think I've just the thing for you in turn. Here, I shall transfer it to you.
I thank you, Uncle.
Conch shell does the same thing as Zeus's one does, except that it's for Poseidon.
To tell you something, little Hades, my relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything, especially to smash your enemies to bits.
Believe. Ooh.
Oh, what's this?
So each god has a 8 ability, which you unlock after you beat after you get through the first area for the first time. You can randomly find it. It charges up as you're in a stage. You use it and basically to borrow the power of said each one for whichever one you get for it.
The wrath of Poseidon at my beck and call.
Let's show this off on this floor. It is different and more powerful if you charge it up all the way. And personally, I find Poseidon's to be the most fun or the most destructive. Each guy has their different abilities that are useful, and the one each person's playthrough has the one they'll like the most. Athena's got the reflective ability, while Poseidon's got that knockback, and I like the knockback. Speaking of Poseidon, apparently this run is blessed by him.
What's that portal thing there on the ground?
Ooh. Unless there's something better, we'll go to that portal.
Uncle Zeus by now, correct? Just want to let you know, good Zeus gets very busy on the regular. So you just stick with me. I've always time for you, nephew.
Deals more damage. PS dash. Ooh. How about the dash?
Phew, felt that.
So you're going to lose health for going through this portal, because I have the bus. I'll do it.
Sacrifice some of my life essence to go in here. I don't see why not.
Especially the 3 boost thing.
Who or what is that?
That's
the deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Could you keep it down?
Here is one of the ones we have not met yet.
This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello, may I ask who's calling?
The Olympians have all grown soft. Would you not agree?
Have we met?
Oh, we have met in a way. I know everybody here and there. You wish to leave this place? And it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting. And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
This is chaos. Each of his boons are powerful, but they require you to go through an ordeal first to unlock them. This one will make it so you have to deal with, after you slay enemies, they drop an Inferno Bomb. The next 4 encounters, next turn chambers, chamber rewards. Previews are hidden after you deal 145% damage, plus 145% damage striking those behind. Next 4 encounters, your dash has a minus 40% range after your cast deals plus damage. Let's go with this one.
I'll have to withstand the whims of chaos to extract the benefits a few chambers from now.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get for a few chambers, but it should be worth it in the end. Although we might miss out on something good and not know because of that. Alright, as you saw, there was a lot of damage. We have the The shot, the thing where they have the shots from that dealt with a lot more damage. Yeah, that's a really good one to get. I don't know where we get it from here. Especially for those bulking enemies. Oh. Well, we got some gems out of that. I think after this is one more room, then we get to restore the ability to see our previews. And this should be the last room for, and then we should unlock
the curse of chaos has been lifted.
Yep.
May I help you? Can't do that.
Ooh, nectar. Oh, that's a stronger enemy. Oh, it's these guys again.
You and me.
I don't believe we've gifted her one yet, so let's go with it.
Lady Artemis, I hope that you'll accept this offering for all your kindness and support.
Hey, thank you for this, really. And I've just the thing to offer in return. It's just a gift, okay?
Lady Artemis, you honor me.
Let's see what her abilities jump this time on.
You blundered headlong into danger for the past 6 chambers or more, and you made such a racket I could almost hear it from Olympus. I have to say your hunting skills are rather unconventional.
Why, thank you. Deadly Strike or your cast. That's the good one. Hers is a homing one with a higher critical chance. I don't know if I want to go with that for the attack or the attack one more, because attack damage. I'm gonna go with the physical attack.
Let's hunt some dead. Charon's going to want all this.
That he will.
That's what you get.
For the full charge, odds are you won't encounter that until you fight one of the bosses. It requires you to be charged up in each fight, typically. You've seen. See. Encounter, Daedalus Hammer. Let's go through the encounter, we can also get some health. Also, we can give him the
Hey, sir.
gift.
Hey, sir. Thought this might ease your burden for a while.
Now hold a moment, Highness. I cannot accept something like this. Not without giving back a little something in return, that is.
Thanks for that, sir.
You know, Prince Ed, I'd not expected to run into you again, not after all this time. Something I missed down in the house, or what? Not had much company of late, is all.
Well, something's just about always a miss back home, sir. Figured it couldn't hurt to check up on things in Tartarus a bit more frequently.
Well, I am grateful for it. I and the old boulder there, in turn. I'm used to going lengthy stretches on my own, but having visitors from time to time would do me well.
Let's go with healing.
I got you covered, Prince.
Cheers, mate.
Within the depths of Tartarus reside the most wretched of all the shades who linger for eternity within the underworld, whose lord and master is especially unkind to those attempting to cheat death.
Lots of wretchedness to go around, I guess.
Bye now.
Hello there. So our choices are the Drunken Man and the Speedy Boy.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out? Brilliant.
It's hard to choice. Both of them got some useful abilities, but neither of them really... Most of the time I feel like you don't really get the good ones from Hermes. I'm gonna go with Artemis.
You found me holding up in Charon's nasty stash there, did you, man? Well, good, good. Here.
Drunken Flourish. Your special hit inflicts hangover. You have to give them the gift before they show up on the prompts or anything. Your cast allows a large explosive burst into a festive fog. But that takes away the lodging thing on the enemy, so that's... Ooh. This will be a health boost and more nectar, which we're running low on. Let's go with that again.
Phew, that's good.
This is both an upgrade and a collectible item.
I'm back.
Not collectible resource.
Hold it, Zagreus. I sense something. Is that... Ah. You've been in contact with Chaos. So even they are now involved with this.
Just because Chaos is giving me the power to crush you doesn't mean they're getting involved with this, does it?
Yes, it does.
You don't know who or what you're dealing with. Ask Nyx about them for me sometime. Here, I'll give you a chance to ask her very soon.
We'll see about that. I thought I dodged that, but... Nope, that's not bad.
Underworld to me.
wanted to charge it up to full to show that off, but I would have died otherwise. I mean, I got the 5. We only have the 1, so I'd kind of like to save it up.
Authority.
Try to make it a bit further.
Let's hear it, Father.
Do bathe yourself in magma when you get to Asphodel.
To the extra, some
Should
as well.
be useful. That's enough Tartarus.
I find the enemies in this area more difficult than the last, but also the boss easier, personally.
In the suffocating heat of Asphodel reside the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died. There they persist until the end of time.
Or until I crush their bones to dust.
No, it still exists here, just, you know.
What a fight.
Anyway, certain enemies, if you do, most of them, if you knock them into lava, they will take damage from that.
Olympus calls.
What's going on there, cuz? Can I call you cuz? Got something here for you. Should make your battles to the death end that much quicker.
Dash more times in a row. Guard gauge charge up automatically. After you dash, you become sturdy and 100% more faster. Where's guard gauge?
That's Godspeed, all right. Which path?
We've got more health or Ares. Might have a useful ability. Let's go with him. Although health might have been a better choice.
Gorgons.
He reasonably does not want to get countered down because they cause so much damage. Can't hit that one because it's over lava. Finally. I don't think I've gifted him yet. I kind of want to save. Screw it, why not?
Lord Ares, please accept this offering for giving me such strength as necessary to succeed.
You are a flatterer, my death-inflicting kin. And I am feeling generous as well, so here, a small token for you of my affection.
You have my thanks, Lord Ares.
Although your gift is weird.
Ah, my favorite underworld death dealer. I so look forward to the pain you shall inflict this time around.
Nope. Your special inflicts doom, and your cast sends a blade rip drilling ahead. Doom. Our options are power up or Charon. We only have 56 at the moment, so power up it is. Although buying a healing item might have been useful. I'm not going to be going for that because I have too low health. Let's see, your attack, pedal dash, Poseidon's Aid. Power up again. I'm gonna power up again. Don't want to face the tougher enemy while I'm already low on health. Ooh, shot. Well, where's our enemy? Hello? Oh.
Flingers.
Next, let's go with attack. What do you have to offer?
Something I can use.
Well, let's go.
Long way from home.
Let's go here. Oh well.
Name of Hades.
The cast seeks foes. Good. After you deal critical damage, the foe near it is marked, and after you cast or hit with an attack, special fire a seeking arrow. This is This is the good one. This is basically an extra shot, which is better than the like the seeking attack. Ooh. 83, which is good. I want these. It was hard to get enough. Oh, I could have probably upgraded stuff before, like purchased something that would been useful. So I had 15. Oh well.
Wave makers.
We're getting there. Where is the next? Oh, there you are. There. Power up or Chiron? We only have 127, so if I go there I can't buy a boon, so I mean health will be still good, but I want to have the decision. I'm having the best choice, and apparently I have no choice but to go straight to the boss fight next.
Delicious.
Hold on. Okay. Dash. Go with this. She got for the heal, but oh well. And here's the second one. Oh, that was a thing to investigate there. I missed it.
Hello? Oh, great.
Oop, here comes the annoying part. Here's our Objectify.
We're not finished.
We got the max call, which I'll show off when I can attack the main boss, not the heads that are blocking the way. There it is.
Look at that. Not now.
Oh, so close.
I'll get that Hydra.
Welcome back.
So everyone is safe, what we call them, right?
It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Glad to keep things interesting.
Didn't hear you come in.
I understand you've made it all the way to Asphodel of late, haven't you, lad?
I guess word travels faster than I do. Why do you ask, Achilles?
No reason in particular. Just that it brings me joy to hear of your progress.
You call my chambers a mess? Look at your desk, Father. Whatever happened to your court musician, huh? Where's his sentencing parchment work? Stuck in Tartarus all because he stopped singing for you on command?
My desk is far more organized than you, boy. And if you're so concerned about our court musician, why don't you commute his sentence yourself? Seeing as I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Sure, happy to oblige. I'll just ask the house contractor since you're too busy. Contractor, mind locating the court musician's sentence when you get the chance?
Speaking of,
there we go.
You gotta unlock a core musician. That requires you to beat the Hydra to get that item, which has strict unlocks here. So we have Tony. We could buy plunder, which is just worth more. Chambers may contain Infernal Trove, which is something you can choose to go for gold. No, that's useful. And then Underworld Fountains provide 10% more health than usual. I think I'm gonna go for the plunder lesser first.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
Don't be still.
And then all the rounds survival may be better. And there's the urns. Urns may contain 5 gold. I'm gonna save up for that. Yeah. And here's I'll get for me.
Hey, Meg. Look, I know you're just doing your job out there, and anyway, found this, thought of you and all that, so here.
I'll see to it this contraband is put away at once. Now, take your finder's fee and go about your business.
Thanks. What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with you.
No, let's talk to it. Nix is missing again.
Nix isn't around.
Let's see Dusa. Let's go check out the. Well, you saw a bunch of prophecy stuff happen, but nothing's been completed.
List of minor prophecies.
We made progress. Let's see what upgrades we can get. For 80, we can get one more of the cast, which that gets us 3 max. We can't get any more upgrades at the moment, but it's definitely a good one to end with. Let's check the artifacts real quick, and I guess I'll leave these in the keys for later instead. And then I'll call it that. The new ones are the Skull Earring, which deals plus 20% damage while at least 35% health or less. Versus this 8 more encounters for this. We've got Fallen Shell. It's just the encounter one, but for Poseidon. The Bloodfield Vial, same thing but for Ares. And then the Atom Arrowhead, same thing but for Artemis. And then down here we have the Shattered Shackle. Your attack, special, and cast each deal plus 50% damage while not empowered by a boon. The second you get one of the boons powered up, it's not as useful. When you pass the rooms, it saves there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it does. See it in the top right. So, with that, wrong. I'm going to call the night here. I will probably on Monday resume playing Superland. Next Wednesday I'll continue playing through this. I may or may not have a bonus stream on Sunday with some other people playing some random games. Some other VTubers who you may or may not recognize. We'll see how that goes. Either way, thank you for tuning in. Mojebu, have a good night. Oh, hello, Silly News. Thank you for coming. Have a good night. Oh, bye, Stephen number 3 as well. Thank you for coming. Now stream's over. Bye.